Hello and welcome to Who Died Today, your daily update on notable passings and the lives that left a mark on the world. Each day, we honor and remember the individuals who have recently passed away, reflecting on their contributions, achievements, and the legacies they leave behind. Stay tuned as we bring you the stories of those we've lost, celebrating their impact and remembering their place in history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest episodes. James Holcroft. A new video to showing famous deaths. He died on September 7, 2024, at the age of 26 years old. No cause of death was given. Holcroft's disappearance was first made public by his sister, Jane Holcroft, who took to social media to express her concerns. Sadly, hope turned to tragedy when news broke that Holcroft had been found dead. He was a Mexican actor known for his work in both film and television. Holcroft has gained recognition for his diverse roles and has been involved in various high-profile projects in the Mexican entertainment industry. His career includes notable appearances in telenovelas and films, showcasing his range and versatility as an actor. Some of his most recognized works include roles in popular Mexican television series and movies. Holcroft's talent and dedication have earned him a solid reputation in the industry. James Earl Jones. American actor died unfortunately. He died on September 9, 2024, at the age of 93 years old, died at his home in Pawling, New York, died from type 2 diabetes. In a statement, CNN expressed that Jones embodied the essence of CNN and its identity for several decades, conveying a unique blend of authority, elegance, and composure through his voice. His distinctive voice is just one of the many aspects of James that will be deeply missed by the world. He was born January 17, 1931. Following his death, the New York Times described Jones's career as a prodigious body of work and called him one of America's most versatile actors in a stage, film and television career. The Hollywood Reporter referred to Jones as one of the most admired American actors of all time. The Guardian film critic Peter Bradshaw wrote, like Sidney Poitier or Harry Belafonte or Paul Robeson, Jones was an African-American actor with a beautiful voice which was the key to his dignity and self-respect as a performer. It was how his characters rose above racism and cruelty, and described Jones as movie royalty. In 2011, Academy Award-nominated actor Alec Baldwin called Jones one of the greatest actors in American history. Jones was recognized as a groundbreaker and pioneer for African Americans for his significant roles on stage and television. In 1965, Jones became one of the first African American actors in a continuing role on a daytime drama acting in As the World Turns. Academy Award-winning actress Viola Davis said that Jones's career reflected Black excellence. Critic Clive Barnes said that Jones's theater roles were like a black avenging angel. Even when corrupted by misery, his presence has an almost moral force to it, and his voice rasps out in agony nearly too personally painful in its nakedness. In 2022, the Court Theater was renamed after James Earl Jones, becoming the second Broadway venue named after a black theatrical artist, the first being the August Wilson Theater named after the playwright August Wilson. The Court Theater was the same stage that Jones made his Broadway debut in 1958. Alexander Maslyakov. He died from lung cancer in Moscow, died on September 8, 2024, at the age of 82 years old. He was born November 24, 1941. He was a prominent Soviet and Russian television game show host, recognized as an iconic figure throughout the former USSR, having been a familiar presence on television for much of many people's lives. Since 1964, he served as the leader and presenter of the TV show KVN. His long-standing role in this show places him in a category similar to American television personalities like Bob Barker or Dick Clark. He had been active in television since 1964, hosting a variety of game shows throughout his career. His extensive work included shows like Hello, We're Looking for Talents, Addresses of Young Ones, and Fun Kids. He was also known for the long-running Come On, Girls, where young women competed in various skills such as cooking, dancing, and milking cows, and its brief counterpart for young men, Come On, Guys. Additionally, Maslyakov was the inaugural host of What? Where? When? In 1974, a game show that went on to become one of Russia's longest-running television programs. Maslyakov graduated in 1966 from the Moscow Institute of Transport Engineers, and in 1968 he completed higher courses for television workers. In 2002 he was awarded the highest honor of the Academy of Russian Television, the TEFI, for individual contribution to the development of domestic television. In 2006, in commemoration of the 45th anniversary of KVN, the then President of the Russian Federation conferred the Order of Merit for the Fatherland Grade 4 on Maslyakov for a significant contribution to the development of domestic television and many years of creative activity. Carroll Dawson. He died on September 9, 2024, at the age of 86 years old. He was born on May 3, 1938. He was an American assistant coach and general manager in the National Basketball Association, known for his long tenure with the Houston Rockets. Over a career spanning 27 years with the franchise, he played a key role in the team's operations before retiring in 2007. A native of Alba, Texas, Dawson played collegiate basketball at Paris Junior College, where he attained the nickname Big Orange, and at Baylor University during the late 1950s and early 1960s. In 1960, the 6 feet 5 inches center earned All Southwest Conference honors, after averaging 16.4 points per game for the Baylor Bears. In 1989, Dawson was struck by lightning during a golf outing, which led to a gradual decline in his vision over the following years. As his condition worsened, he transitioned from coaching to the Rockets front office, ultimately becoming the general manager in 1996. His 27-year career with the Rockets was marked by significant achievements, including selecting Yao Ming in the 2002 NBA draft and orchestrating a 7-player trade in 2004 to acquire NBA scoring champion Tracy McGrady. Didier Roustan. Died on September 11, 2024, it was announced that Roustan had died in the night. He had had an illness for a number of weeks beforehand. He was 66 years old. He was born on October 10, 1957. He was a French sports journalist and known for his roles in presenting and commentating across various French football networks. His most prominent position was with the television channel L'Equipe. In 1984, he briefly took on the role of lead presenter for the French football show Téléfoot, and during this period, he provided commentary for France's triumph at UEFA Euro 1984. Roustan began his football career in the youth ranks at AS Cannes, but his playing prospects were cut short at 17 due to a disagreement with a coach. At 18, he started an internship at TF1, a position arranged by Georges Decaux. Although the internship was initially set for 3 months, Roustan remained with TF1 for over 13 years. By 21, he was featured on TF1's football show Téléfoot. In 1979, Roustan became the youngest French commentator for a France senior team match during a game against Sweden. He briefly served as the presenter for Téléfoot in June 1984, before Thierry Roland took over. Roustan is particularly noted for his commentary during UEFA Euro 1984, which saw France emerge as champions. In 1989, Roustan joined Canal+, where he worked on the 52-minute program Mag Max. Roustan left TF1 in 1989 after a disagreement with TF1 shareholder and Olympique de Marseille president Bernard Tapie about TF1's coverage of Marseille matches. Roustan also created the Foot Citoyen social project, which was supported by Arsène Wenger. In 1995, he helped to set up International Association of Professional Footballers, the first world union of footballers, working alongside Diego Maradona and Eric Cantona. Roustan's final commentary assignment was the 2024 Copa America match between Argentina and Canada. John Cassaday. Another American death, he died in New York City on September 9, 2024, at the age of 52 years old. He was born December 14, 1971. He was an American comic book artist, writer, and television director renowned for his contributions to the field. His notable works include the highly praised series Planetary, which he collaborated on with writer Warren Ellis, Astonishing X-Men, a project with Joss Whedon, Captain America, where he worked alongside John Reber, and Star Wars, a series he co-created with Jason Aaron. He first attended film school and directed television news for 5 years. He spent one summer working a construction job while working on his portfolio. Cassaday's initial published work was featured in comics released by independent publishers Boneyard Press and Caliber Comics during 1994 to 1995. Cassaday's art appeared in an episode of HBO First Look, a 2003 documentary about the making of the Daredevil film. Peter Renaday. He died at his home in Burbank, California on September 8, 2024, at the age of 89 years old. His death appeared to be from natural causes. He was born September 6, 1935. He was an American character actor and voice artist whose career spanned around 6 decades. Over this time, he took on approximately 200 roles in TV and film, contributed to radio and stage performances, lent his voice to numerous animated films and video games, and appeared at various theme parks. He is particularly recognized for voicing Splinter in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series, as well as for his roles as Abraham Lincoln in the Hall of Presidents and as Henry and Max in the Country Bear Jamboree at Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World. He made his acting debut in 1965 with a role in the TV series Combat. In the 1980s, Renaday was cast as Splinter, a large mutant rat who serves as the teacher and martial arts instructor to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, in the first animated adaptation of the series. Frankie Beverly. He died on September 10, 2024, at the age of 77. According to an announcement from his family on his Instagram page. The announcement was made at approximately 8 a.m. September 11th. According to the Post, Beverly, whose real name is Howard Stanley Beverly, passed away on September 10th. The family has chosen not to disclose details regarding his passing and is requesting privacy and compassion as they navigate their period of mourning. Born on December 6, 1946, in Philadelphia. He was an American singer, songwriter, and producer, widely recognized for his work with the soul and funk band Maze. Beverly founded Maze, initially named Raw Soul, in Philadelphia in 1970. Following a move to San Francisco and a pivotal introduction to Marvin Gaye, Maze released 9 gold albums and built a substantial and dedicated fan base. Beverly served as the band's primary songwriter, producer, and lead vocalist, celebrated for his unique smooth baritone voice and compelling stage presence. As a teenager he formed the Blenders, a short-lived a cappella doo-wop group that were influenced by the Dells, the Moonglows, and the Dell Vikings. After that outfit dissolved, he founded the Butlers, which would be the first group he recorded with in 1963. In 1967, he cut If That's What You Wanted, which became a Northern Soul standard. As time passed, they caught the attention of the record producer Kenny Gamble, who eventually released recordings by the group. In 2019, Beyoncé covered Beverly's hit single, Before I Let Go, with Maze as a bonus track on her 5th live album, Homecoming, the live album. Gary Oldman. He is born March 21, 1958. He is an English actor and filmmaker celebrated for his versatility and powerful acting approach. Throughout his career, he has earned numerous accolades, including an Academy Award, a Golden Globe Award, and 3 British Academy Film Awards, along with nominations for 2 Primetime Emmy Awards. His films have collectively earned over $11 billion globally, establishing him as one of the top-grossing actors in cinema history. Oldman began his acting career on stage in 1979 and made his film debut with Remembrance in 1982. He performed at London's Royal Court Theatre and was a member of the Royal Shakespeare Company, with notable roles in productions such as Cabaret, Romeo and Juliet, entertaining Mr. Sloane, Saved, The Country Wife, and Hamlet. He gained prominence in British cinema through his roles as Sid Vicious in Sid and Nancy, 1986, Joe Orton in Prick Up Your Ears, 1987, and Rosencrantz in Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead, 1990. As part of the Brit Pack, he further distinguished himself with performances as a New York gangster in State of Grace, 1990, Lee Harvey Oswald in JFK, 1991, and Count Dracula in Bram Stoker's Dracula, 1992. Oldman portrayed villainous roles in True Romance, 1993, Leon, The Professional, 1994, The Fifth Element, 1997, Air Force One, 1997, and The Contender, 2000. He has also played franchise roles such as Sirius Black in the Harry Potter series, 2004, James Jim Gordon in the Dark Knight trilogy, 2005, Lord Shen in Kung Fu Panda 2, 2011, and Dreyfus in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, 2014. He won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his role as Winston Churchill in the historical drama Darkest Hour, 2017. He was Oscar-nominated for his portrayals of George Smiley in the thriller Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, 2011, and Herman J. Mankiewicz in drama Mank, 2020. Oldman also wrote and directed the film Nil by Mouth, 1997. On television, he appeared in the BBC film The Firm, 1989. Since 2022, he has played Jackson Lamb, a British spy, in the Apple TV Plus thriller series Slow Horses, a role that earned him a nomination for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series. He also received an Emmy nomination for his guest appearance as a serious actor on the NBC sitcom Friends in 2001. Additionally, he has featured in music videos for artists such as David Bowie, Guns N' Roses, and Annie Lennox. Oldman studied with the Young People's Theatre in Greenwich during the mid-1970s, while working jobs on assembly lines, as a porter in an operating theatre, selling shoes, and beheading pigs in an abattoir. He applied unsuccessfully to the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA, which welcomed him to try again the following year, but advised him to find something else to do for a living. In 1991, he began filming Dylan Thomas, a biopic on Welsh poet Dylan Thomas, with his then-wife Uma Thurman as Caitlin Thomas. Production shut down shortly after filming began. In 2004, Oldman returned to prominence when he landed a starring role in the Harry Potter film series, playing Harry Potter's godfather Sirius Black. He made his first appearance in The Prisoner of Azkaban, 2004, to positive reviews with Kenneth Turan of the Chicago Tribune writing, "Doing especially good work are the key people new to the series." Oldman exhibits a delicacy he hasn't always shown with the character of Sirius Black. In 2023 he participated in the HBO Max special Harry Potter 20th Anniversary, Return to Hogwarts. Oldman participated in the creation of The Legend of Spyro games, produced by Sierra Entertainment.